This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach before the game. Guys, coach told his team the time for individual awards is over. They all celebrated. They're so excited that their QB won the Heisman Trophy. But the last couple of days in practice, players told me coach has turned it up a notch. That first round bye, they have had a long layoff, so their physicality, their intensity, and their momentum has shifted. We'll see if it carries over here to start the first quarter of this playoff game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Nittany Lions offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you up.
Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And the pressure's on. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The Looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Sooners will have to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on fourth down.
He keeps it himself. Tackled there, but he has enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And here's the handoff. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Now whistles here. Looks like they've got a player down on the field. Senior defensive tackle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Spins away from defenders. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to adjust. They must stop the run first, and they cannot give up these explosive plays.
That's caught. It's Gay. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Sooners are going to cash in here in the red zone. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the pressure. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The shotgun handoff here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun run call. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. No surprise they feature the tight end off a monster season in a conference show that's known for producing great tight ends over the years.
Chris, there is no doubt. You think about Iowa and all the tight ends they've produced, Michigan, Penn State, and many others. And here, this tight end, again, he is a matchup nightmare. He's had a monster season, and this offense, at least when they're throwing the football, it largely runs through the tight end.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Give it to the back again. Got an opening here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, you knew down here near the goal line that the offense was going to try to target the tight end at some point. The defense was not ready for it. They've got to be aware of the big tight end near the goal line.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their 1st. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pocket breaking down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Sooners will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Gets past the 35. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And they got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Boy, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds his target. And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. They'll be stopped after a gain of 3. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line. Well, this is the problem with taking the sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here.
Well, this is an absolute disaster right here. As a returner, if you're not going to fair catch this ball, you better be sure that you hold on to it during the return. He puts it on the ground, and now it's 1st and goal for the offense on the other side.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds his man. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have...
Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer from this offense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Handoff from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
He's got the first down and more. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day for this defense if this guy is going to be able to run loose like this on the outside.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the pass is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
It's a short completion of the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but they're now inside the 30. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Using his legs here. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for...
Makes the catch and has space. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about 2 things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff. It is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, Chris, the offense in a position where they've got to force the issue and force the ball down the field. You're down multiple possessions. It's 4th down. As a quarterback, all you're trying to do is find some opportunity, and he's forcing the issue, and the defense is ready for it. They understand where he's trying to go with the ball, and they step in front and pick it off. That should do it for this defense.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seams out. They're in to the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.